Hello, my dear seeker. Welcome to Radiant Heart Tarot. My name is Sasha Munin, and today I will be doing a New Year spread. As we're approaching the end of December, the end of this year, I thought it would be interesting to take a look at the year ahead and see what it has in store for us. Coincidentally, this spread is one of my favorite spreads ever, which I modified slightly to fit a more global framework instead of being a personal spread. So without further ado, let's shuffle those cards and see what's up. Never spread out, so let's just jump right in. This card here, it's a card summarized year 2021. It's called Wealth. So I think it's talking about the transfer of wealth. People getting rich, people getting poor, people getting insanely rich, like never before. That seems to be the main thing that happened in the last year 2021. But now let's take a look at the new year 2022. We have different aspects that we're looking at. We have health, wealth, peace or lack of, politics, and spirituality. So health, I'm referring to the health crisis, the pandemic, COVID. The card is called Dominion. It's a card of being decisive, taking action, setting course of action. So we're gonna be fighting this thing hard and being very decisive, making decisions, setting setting goals. So no really end in sight yet, but we're on the way there. Here we have wealth or economics. So the card is called Pleasure, so you can guess it's a generally pleasant and positive card, but it talks about, it can mean charity, generosity, charity. So I see it as maybe more money being printed, more government intervention in the economy, trying to regulate it. Peace or lack of. Knight of Wands, Fire of Fire, very unpeaceful looking card. Looks like war, doesn't it? Lots of fire, fighting, war. So I don't expect world peace to come this year, unfortunately. So gonna be looking at more wars. Politics, things will be happening fast. Card is called Swiftness. A lot of communication involved, a lot of things are happening fast. And in spirituality, lovers, a card of decision making, decisions, and we're gonna continue seeing a trend of people looking for alternatives to their religions, to spirituality, looking into diversify their spiritual experience. Now, those cards are the 4 quadrants of the year, starting with January through March. We have the Moon card. It's a card of depression, dark way out of the out of the darkness, and looks like the winter is gonna be hard and depressing, and with a lot of illusion and hurt. And next we have April through June, the Ion. So that's the spring. It's a card of rebirth. It's a card of looking deep into who we are and discovering new things about ourselves. So I mean, it is an apocalyptic kind of card, but I see it more in a good connotations here, more as rebirth and more or less self-understanding. Next we have July through September, the summer. The card is called Defeat. It's a card of fighting, very egotistical kind of fighting, where you wanna you want to humiliate the other party. So very quarreling kind of card. As you see, the white dove has been slayed. I wonder if it means, if it's connected to the wars that we see here. and we see more of that in October through December. Valor, yes, it's a card of problems and quarreling again, but with a good ending. And it has a good ending because we as a species are so awesome and I'm gonna get through it. So yeah, the next two cards is the main obstacle to overcome and how to overcome it. So the main obstacle is moving to through communication and society, moving through a better world. It's called science, and it could deal, which is what science does, moves us to through our knowledge, moves us to a better world, and but it's an imposition of a problem to overcome. So looks like science, or the world of science, or our understanding of science would be the main problem for the new year. And we see it happening already in the world. People arguing about science, people rejecting science, and others being angry about it. So I wonder, so that looks like a serious problem according to the spread, and the advice to overcome it is the universe. The universe is a card of it's the last card of Major Arcana, kind of signifies the end of a chapter, end of a big chapter, and the start of a new one. So perhaps the cards are trying to tell us that we have to move away from our paradigm of science, or understanding of science, or close that chapter and start a new one. Maybe we have to look at the way we do science differently, or who knows. We're gonna see. And finally, the summary of year 2022, the Hangman. So yeah, it's not an easy card. It's gonna be a hard year, but on the bright side, the Hangman hangs there to gain wisdom and knowledge and enlightenment. So hopefully through all those hardships that we're gonna get in a new year, we're gonna get some new perspectives, new understandings, and be more enlightened at the end of it. Let's summarize. So I don't see world peace happening this year just yet. I don't see COVID being over this year just yet. But I see us being on the way. I also don't see the economic crashings, which is good, just yet. And the Hangman is not a good omen to have it for a year. So I don't think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a hard year. I think it's gonna be a difficult year with some hard realizations and lots of conflict and wars. And but we're gonna get through it. We're gonna get through it, and there's gonna be another year. So Sasha here from Radiant Heart Tarot. Message me to book a reading. It's half price till the end of December. Yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.